Hey guys, Mr. H once again. If you are just entering the channel and you decide that you find these videos either funny or you actually like the content in the videos, by all means hit the subscribe button and, like the video. Hit the like button. I want to know that you enjoyed this video. So make sure you do that. The small discussion I'm going to have with you right now is going to be on the 97 engines. This is a follow-up to the introduction video, so think of this as like a mini part 2. And ooh, I dropped some light bulbs. That's not good. Probably broken. Oh well. But anyway, let's talk about the things that you should probably make notes of. Because remember, I said keep a journal for each day of what you're doing. So you guys should have your notebooks and everything that you need with you, because you are obviously prepared for class. We're prepared for class. So when I say taking notes, here's things you should do right off the bat when I finally give you the okay to work on your engines. I would take note of anything that is either broken or missing first. That's for your benefit. So if I ask you, what the heck happened to this? You can say, oh, we have it in the notes, Mr. H. This was broken or this was missing. So, if you have a coil pack that's broken or spark plugs that are missing or broken anything, broken thermostat housing, a pulley is stripped off or a bolt is stripped, something like that. Make sure you make note of that right off the bat. Before you go into your leak down test or taking the motors off of the stand, what you should also do is like a visual inspection. So just like anything else, do a visual inspection of the engine. See if anything looks out of place, anything that looks like it might give you concern. See if the engine actually turns. Maybe one of these engines is locked up and it won't turn, or you're not going to be able to do a leak down test if the crankshaft doesn't turn. So see if the crankshaft turns, see if it binds up or if there's any rough spots. So when you're taking out the spark plugs, make notes of anything irregular that might be seen from up top going into the combustion chamber. Like I said, some of these engines are in pretty rough shape. So some things we might have to make do with or improvise. So let's say if we have an engine that doesn't turn, that means we're going to have to take the engine and disassemble it in a different manner that we would normally do, because let's face it, it's probably, actually I don't know if it's an interference or not. Let's say it is an interference engine, and we have to take the timing belt and everything off, and we can't get the pistons in a neutral position to take that off. That's something we have to address. So if you have a broken crankshaft pulley or a broken crank bolt, which that happened last year, make sure you come see me before you deal with it, just because we're going to have to alternate and improvise on the fly as to how we disassemble something that is either broken or seized up or doesn't move, something along those lines. Now, moving on with the taking notes and all that goes along with it. Like I said, make it a mental goal to constantly, every time you're coming into the shop, have a group chat with your other partner or two partners, or how many are in your group. Talk amongst each other, see what you plan on getting accomplished that day. It's good to have a game plan every day when you come in the shop. Let's say, you know what, guys, I think we can get as far as, okay, we're going to finish the spec packet, and I think we can get as far as getting this engine off the stand and separating the transmission and possibly taking all the components and accessories off the engine. Let's say that's your goal for the day. Set daily goals, what you guys want to accomplish. Because remember, we're going to have close to 6 hours, 6.5 hours to do whichever. Breaks are optional during this time, so if you don't want to take a break for as long of a break, that's fine. If you want to come in early, that is okay. You just want to have a good routine. You don't want to come in every day just be like, oh, I have no clue what we're going to do today. I'll just follow the directions. You're going to want to actually be prepared every day for class. It'll make the engines, it'll make everything go quicker. A lot less stress when you're working through it, because there's going to be stressful moments where it's not going to go according to plan, or you have to do like 8 other steps because something broke or something's missing. That's fine. That's real life. That's real experience that you guys are going to have out in the real world. There's no such thing as an engine that comes out, comes perfectly apart, and goes back together. Obviously, if you're taking it out, something's broken, so you might have to improvise, or it might take longer than what the book says, or you might have to do some different things with different tools. That is normal. So take your time. Take your time. Obviously, you don't have all the time in the world, but for this first day, make sure you are looking at the procedures to remove components. Don't just start ripping things apart. Because if you skip a key step, let's say you go and you take the timing cover off all the pulleys and timing belt. Hey, now you can't do a leap down. Now you can't do, some sort of measurement or whichever might come in that removal process. Make sure you follow the book instructions when it comes to removing certain parts. Just remember, I might assign you guys different things to do, so not everyone's on the same steps, but make sure you are following the directions. Right now, it's not a video like everyone's like, okay, we're 5.5 minutes in. Why am I watching this video? It's to keep you guys from getting bad grades. So like I said, it's not about taking it apart, putting it back together. It's about understanding how an engine works and getting experience on the components inside the engine. So that's what it is. Good luck today. If you have any questions, I am here. If it's an obvious question, I know it's in the book or something like that, I will tell you to go look it up. But other than that, I'm sorry this video wasn't more lively and exciting and thrilling. But like I said, if you like what you see on these videos, by all means, hit the subscribe button, give me a like, and we'll move on from there. Get ready for video 3 in maybe a day. Yeah, I'll say a day. There'll be another video. So like and subscribe to that too.